crypto warriors, changing our world day by day. The way of the crypto warriors, can't rely on the bankers, no way.
Hey guys, Bix Weir, roadtour.com. Got a short one today. Just posted the Jenny Moonstone discussion I had with her yesterday where we dug deep down into the debt ceiling chaos. You guys are going to love that one. BlackRock being the silver short. There's a massive silver short that is appearing. Came out of not the commercial traders, but the managed money traders. So we dig deep and see if it's BlackRock or not. Very interesting one. All you XRP fans, we talk about the XRP case. And then when we're going to hit the next crypto bull run. Crypto's not dead. We will have a bull run. The question is when. So Jenny got to the bottom of all those issues on the private road at Road to Real. You want to join the private road? Just click on subscribe today. I'll send you one of these. The coolest coins ever made. The Ruta Lives coin. Hand-painted, individually numbered with the certificate of authenticity. So go check that out. All right, silver made a little move today. Yes, it's a little move. Silver is currently trading still below 50% of its 1980 all-time high. Now, people who have been holding since 1980, I feel bad for you. But you're in the right position. You were just way early. There's nothing wrong with being way early as long as you can wait. Yes, everybody wants to buy silver the day before the manipulation blows up and get it into your own possession. Nobody's going to be able to do that. Probably some old grandma will walk into a store and she'll be the last purchaser of physical before it blows to $600, $800, $1,000, $2,000. Ultimately, it'll go 1-to-1 with gold. Silver is so much more important than gold for our future. So yeah, hang in there, silver lovers, because when silver goes, that's the end of the banking system. So let's talk about the end of the banking system. We're seeing a whole bunch of banks starting to crash again. Mid-tier banks. The little mini squeeze when everybody was short, the Exchange Stabilization Fund bought all these banks to scare people out. They don't want to make. That's one of the big things about the road to Ruta theory. The best scenario is that the old system crashes and nobody benefits off that crash. So no, I don't think when the old system crashes, the shorts are going to get paid out anything. It'll just stop. It'll be a weekend, as they said, as the FDIC said. We're hoping for a 3-day weekend. Did I tell you next week is a 3-day weekend? What could be the catalyst for the banking collapse? How about, for example, Wall Street Journal? We're not there. Negotiators pause debt ceiling talks. These people are so ridiculous. Of course they're not going to agree on anything substantial. Do they want to kick the can further? No, I don't think they do. If they agree on anything, it's going to be Biden bending over backwards, and then, who's going to vote for this bill? Biden is still running for president, believe it or not, with Kamala Harris. It's just crazy. That's just crazy talk. We're not there. Negotiators pause debt ceiling talks. White House Republicans hope to reach a deal centered on spending cuts. Work requirements, but they aren't working over the weekend. And literally, Janet Yellen said X date is what? It's June 1st. 10 days away? What the hell is going on here? Please, somebody advise me. It's like a week away. Nah, I'm going to say 13 days away. But nobody seems to be getting close to anything. Now, what will Janet Yellen do? Will she prioritize payments, not pay anything at all? Not pay the debt obligations, the interest on the debt? Will she keep paying the EBT holders? Probably. I mean, they're rioting already. And why not? They were rioting at Disney World. We're getting to that end point. Now, I do talk about it on the private road at Road to Ruta a few discussions ago in the member area, if you go to members. Yellen and Ruta both say the end game is here. Check that out. And then lots of great stuff about the end game. So go to roadtoruta.com and join the private road. I'm telling you, you're going to miss out. And if you can't afford it, that's fine. Go buy yourself. I would rather you go buy physical silver for your own possession right now. If you don't have any, then join the Road to Ruta private road membership. That's how close we are. So yeah, take that. Take that, put that in your hat. I do want to talk about Ledger is doing an upgrade to their hardware wallet and cryptos, and they're changing things to make it a multi-sig wallet, and everybody's freaking out about it because it means the private addresses would no longer be held on your Ledger, and that's the whole reason to own a Ledger. So yes, I get that Ledger's trying to make their dashboard safer for people who don't know what they're doing, but the people who do know what they're doing do not want their private key in any way to be transferred over to an online type version. We need to, even if it's triple multi-sig, and this isn't something that's going to happen and you're not going to know about it. You will know about it when it happens. You will have to opt in like 5 times. It'll say, you are deciding to do this multi-sig type of thing. So if you don't know what you're doing, probably just leave your cryptos on your Ledger. Just don't do any upgrades. Don't agree to anything, and just use it as you always have been using it. If you kind of know what you're doing, yeah, go to a Trezor. Because they haven't made any kind of announcement like this. But a lot of people freak out, but a lot of people freak out in cryptos over not much. So right now there's no risk, because it would be something that you'd have to approve. But then people are saying, okay, what does that mean? What is it on this Ledger that they can do and things like that? So people get freaked out about their cryptos, as well they should. So yeah, if you know what you're doing, yeah, think about going over to a Trezor. Might take some unstaking. There is a way to migrate over to a Trezor with your current information, from a Ledger to a Trezor and vice versa. Although the Trezor does not support some of the Ethereum tokens, I hear. So anyway, do your homework. No, you're not at risk of anything yet, but keep an eye out, and definitely don't. If Ledger says, hey, do you want to upgrade to have a more secure experience where it takes 3 signatures to open a wallet, hold off on that. Just hold off on it. I think Ledger will come out and soften their stance or reverse their stance, but I'm not sure. But your cryptos are not in peril right now. This would be something you'd have to agree to many times, and you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, don't click a mouse in cryptos, right? All right. Also, Miller Lite defends executives after woke ad sparks backlash. It's the dumbest thing a beer company can do. Defend executives when they do something stupid on the woke side. And yes, they did. They had a commercial a couple months ago. It was something stupid on the woke side. But instead of saying, "Oh, we had no idea. We don't believe in this." No, it was the sign of the times and all that. The Molson Coors Beverage Company has said, people can take issue with our ads or our brands, but we won't stand by as people personally attack our employees, especially given that these are company decisions and are never made by one single person, the Brewers spokesman Adam Collins wrote in an email. Really? You're going to pick a fight with your customers? This whole thing, I love it. I love that all this bullshit is backfiring on the wokeness. Bravo, America. I think we're easing back into a time where we take back not only our speech, but also where we put our money. That's the best way to destroy companies that want to go woke. And what is our money? We will be fighting that fight very soon too. When the banks go, who are you going to turn to? It ain't going to be Janet Yellen and Jerome Powell and the IMF or the World Bank. No, not at all. Those are the people who will be in trouble. We'll be turning to our Constitution, gold and silver, our money. I think they are implementing ways to do it, so you can have it on your phone. You can sell bits of your gold from your phone to your actual identified on the blockchain ounce of gold sitting at a depository, probably within the new U.S. government, or in the it won't be at a commercial bank. And if it is at a commercial bank, I highly suggest you stay away from anything related to a commercial bank. But when that goes down, probably the U.S. government will use the post offices as the banking system for the interim, and they'll probably have some kind of security for it. But that's farther down the road. Right now, all you got to think is, great, we're breaking out of a lot of these idiotic things that we were forced to believe by the George Soros clan of the world, and the media. And the media is going away, which is wonderful. And I'm on the media, but it's social media. A little different. And I hope one day that YouTube drops all its censorship bullshit. And I can speak freely, but I speak freely on the private road, so go check out the private road information. All right? Again, if you want to join the private road to Road to Ruta, go to roadtoruta.com. Click on subscribe today. It's $2.99 for a year, and I'll be checking in all weekend, every day as this system falls apart. Hang on to your hat. I can't give you a day, but check out the Jenny Moonstone discussion, and this debt ceiling is not a little thing that's going to be fixed. So check that out. This is Bix. I'll talk to you later.